Hi, I'm Sudhir Agarwal, founder and CEO of Everise. Here are my 5 biggest lessons that I've learned so far in my life. Hire the best team out there. The most important thing in terms of hiring the best people is make sure they have the perfect balance of both IQ and EQ. Make sure that your team is loyal to you and someone who you can trust. And more importantly, do not believe in bureaucracy and politics. Success is not a solo act. You have to choose a set of partners which are completely aligned to you in terms of your principles and the value that you're trying to drive. In my journey at Everise, I've been extremely fortunate to have 3 sets of great partners. It started off with my partners, my friends at Sunrise who pushed me to start my venture, through whom I was introduced to Everstone, which helped us create Everise and the Everise 1.0 story, which then went on to getting introduced to Brookfield, who are my current partners in the Everise 2.0 story. Create a culture in the company where there is zero politics, there is zero bureaucracy. One of the biggest reasons why I also started my own venture was to create a culture in the company where there is zero politics, there is zero bureaucracy, which is performance driven, and where people are recognized for the work and the effort they do. This is truly reflected in our Glassdoor ratings, which is one of the highest in not just our industry, but probably across the service industry. In a lot of companies, a lot of time is wasted in politics and bureaucracy, and people actually not doing what they're supposed to do, but spending time on convincing multiple boards and forums. And I'm very happy to say that in Everise, we have a culture where that doesn't exist. Value is created when you think ahead of the curve. You have to think differently. You have to have the ability where the organization can take bold risks and ensure that all stakeholders, which are our employees, our clients, and our shareholders, are taken care of. One example of this is when the pandemic hit, we had 9,000 people globally who suddenly couldn't come to work. So what did our teams do? Because of our investments that we had made in people and technology, we were able to migrate all the work and enable our employees to work from home in a span of less than 3 weeks, which I think was industry best standards that we had set. Revenue minus cost equals to profit. Businesses exist because they have to make profits. And it's only when you make profits can you contribute to all the stakeholders. You can take care of your people, you can invest so you can give more to your clients, and obviously give the returns to our shareholders. As you would have seen that all these lessons that I've spoken about are all interrelated. And it is the combination of all that actually makes Everise what it is today, which I believe is disrupting the healthcare tech services platform industry globally.